Hi, everyone. This is Professional High Priestess, and I'm here with some urgent messages. I am not going to be on here long because I got a whole bunch of homework and assignments that I need to do today. But my guides wanted me to put these messages out for the collective because it's serious right now. Um, the first thing that I have is for those of you guys who are on your spiritual path. You're a part of different elays, you're a part of different spiritual groups, sanghas, all of that, dojos, whatever it is. You need to be really careful about who you are following and what they are involved in. If you are not sure about the individuals that you're involved in, ask the Most High to show you the red flags, to give you clarity and confirmation that this is the right spiritual community or group to be a part of. And I say that because a lot of you guys don't need these groups. They need you. A lot of these groups, the people that are running them, they have a lot of karma and low vibration within their DNA. And they know that they cannot manifest without other people's energy because their chakra system is inverted, which I'm going to bring up in a minute. So they look for people who are unsuspecting, who are pure hearted, who just want that community, who just want to heal, who just want to learn, and they take advantage of them. Be really mindful right now. All these different spiritual groups and misas and women's circles and stuff like that, they're the groundwork. They're the foundation for energy harvesting, sacrifices, rituals, etc. You saw my experience. It's because I wasn't involved with any of them. That's why they came for me. Be careful right now. If you guys suspect anything is going on, remove yourself because a lot of these groups are going to be under judgment. They're going to have scandals. A lot of these groups that are ran by men, they're sex addicts or even pedophiles. They're grooming women for human trafficking or for sex rituals. A lot of the women that are running these groups, they're using the unsuspecting females and things like that to power up their manifestations. Be careful right now. There is not strength in numbers. There isn't. There's strength in how connected you are. There's strength in integrity. Some of you guys who are on the twin flame journey or whatnot, and you guys notice I stopped doing twin flame readings publicly for this reason. You guys have to realize that these karmics, the karmics that you are dealing with, they're reptilian in nature. They don't really think that far ahead. They're arrogant, so they lack foresight. They don't really know too much of what they're doing. But the principality that's running them, they're disposable to this principality. So they use them to set stuff up for like the year 2500, right? The year 3000, that type of thing. That's this type of long game that the principality is running, not the karmics. I talked about this in the reptilian roundup that a lot of these karmics, the reptilians, their plans were to mate with the divine beings and bring Cambion, demonic children, into this reality that we're going to start battles and wars, that we're going to block New Earth, etc., in the years down the road. Their plan got completely thwarted. Now they're going haywire, helter skelter. That's why one of the reasons why they brought on coronavirus, why they brought on this vaccine, why they're bringing on 5G, why they're bringing on some of these people that they're putting in the spotlight to create confusion, why they're starting conflict and war. Because if we're having conflict and war on planet Earth, we can't talk about ascension. That's going to be too hard because we're dealing with polarities. These karmic individuals, they know that the masculines or the feminines have woken up. They know what it is. Some of these masculines don't know, or feminists don't know how much spiritual warfare was waged upon them by the karmic. Because these masculines, they're not doing their spiritual work enough. These karmics, what I saw in the dream state last night, there was two caskets, but they were clear, they were white. And for anybody who's watched Altered Carbon, you guys remember the casket that they put Kelchrist Falconer in? Remember that clear casket that they put her in and they froze her? That's what they did to you and your masculine. They've been doing graveyard rituals, freezing rituals, all that type of stuff because it's the principality. They want the energy. They can't get divine feminine because divine feminine is poison to them. So they're using these masculines because the masculines have not activated their spiritual shield or power yet. And I saw two caskets, and there were two people in banking to get out of the casket. These karmics, they've invested a lot into binding these masculines. They've told people, yeah, we're getting married. He's giving me a kid. I got a Birkin bag or whatever the fuck. They've done all kinds of things. They've gone to specific lengths that if your masculine found out the lengths that these karmics have gone to, they would be finished. So now, because these masculines have woken up and there is no more game to be played because they realize what's going on here, oh, they're just bringing me to the lake of fire with them because that's where these karmics are ending up. It's done. It even says it in the Bible, in Book of Revelations, because that's what we're living in right now. Their plight is for the idolaters, the witches and the warlocks, false prophets, etc. Their plight is the lake of fire that burns with sulfur and brimstone. That's done. The second death is already here for these karmics. They've already experienced the first death, divine feminine playing with you. They're about to get the second one. So they've been going to any lengths to do sacrifices, rituals, spell work, all shit like that. Shitting jars, sex magic, baby traps. And now because these masculines have woken up to the game, they've been protecting themselves, all that. Some of these karmics, they're going to start trying to put these masculines in compromising situations. Well, if you don't want me, no one can have you. Death rituals, sacrificing you and your twin, selling your twin out to the cops or some shit like that, putting their business out there because they can't have the masculine, and it's going to backfire on these karmics. If your masculine wakes up in time to see the game that's being played here, because real talk, these masculines are going to realize what they're dealing with. When it's coming to deal with the karmic and the feminine, there's no choice with that. The Most High has removed the feminine. She's fine. She's safe. It's between you and that karmic and your livelihood, period. These karmics are hell-bent on being associated and affiliated. But it's that principality running them. These are old battles that are being waged right now for the year, like I said, 2,500, 3,000, etc. Now, something else that I did see for some masculines, you need to be careful with the phone. And you know what song I heard? I got three phones: business, conversation, and relation. Some people now, because these masculines have woken up to the game and the snakes that are around them, people are trying to set these masculines up. There's something with the phone here. Hey, remember when we did that setup back in da-da-da-da-da? Oh yeah, you know what? Let's knock him down. Hey, have you moved that weight yet? Setup. Some of these masculines are around setup artists. And motherfuckers are trying to sell them out to the feds or the police or whatnot. And they're using the phone to do it. And they're using some of them even have recording devices, all kinds of shit on them. Because they want to see these masculines downfall by any means necessary because they're bitter and they're jealous. These are mark ass motherfuckers right here. Some of these masculines don't know that the karmic has teamed up with other people to bring this masculine's downfall. He's going to find out real soon. Divine feminine, you've said enough and you've done enough. If you've told your masculine, he's going to have to see it now for himself. Those were the warning messages that I had. To our loving ancestors, any more sound. Wires, text messages, voice recordings, sound. They're trying to get you caught up in a spider's web. They know what time it is. These motherfuckers are shiesty. They don't care. Your own family will betray you for some coins or a clout or affiliation. Be careful. Speaking of coins, clout, and affiliation, I'm picking up for a specific few of you. People were trying to throw you under the bus or sell you out to be affiliated or to be associated or something like that because they thought that they were going to get gain. those people that they try to, or whatever energy or entity or altar or group or whatever they try to sell you out to or give you up to, they're going to find themselves in a, what's the word that I'm going to use to be proper? They're going to find themselves in a situation where they are now the target, if that makes some sense. They should have thought wisely. And it's going to be heartbreaking or heart-wrenching when you find out, but that's not your fault. They chose to go run with wolves. Now they're going to be swimming with the fishes, period. For some of you guys, this came up in the Pisces reading in terms of rituals and sacrifices and energy harvesting and shit like that, backfiring. A lot of these karmics, and this goes right back to the first message that I had in regards to be careful with the groups that you're joining right now. A lot of these karmics have plans to sacrifice you for your gifts and your birthrights and all this other shit that I've been talking about this for a minute now. And it's more common than you think. Going to different practitioners, I feel like that should be my birthright. Even your own family members, stuff like that. A lot of these people, they're already in the sacrifice. I talked about this with the Mission Impossible, Solomon Lane. How at the very end, he was the one that ended up in that glass box after playing all those fucking games to get the secrets from Tom Cruise. Some of these karmics are not going to believe it when they're in the thick of it. They're not going to believe that. How is this happening? How am I now the one getting sacrificed? How am I now the one that's disappearing? How am I now the one that's getting caught up? You play stupid games, you want stupid prizes, and that's how the Most High is teaching people right now. They're letting the trash take itself out. That's another thing here too. That's what I'm saying, that you can't feel any type of way about it. And it's not about being ruthless, divine feminine. That's just the way that it is. Remember, justice is fucking blind, period. What messages do you have? Urgent warning messages? Yeah, these karmics, you know what I just heard? Got holes from the north on the setup. They're using pussy and females to set up these masculines. Be careful, these bitches look cute and innocent, da-da-da-da-da. Nah, you got purify and reversal, you see? Things are going return to sender, you guys. Your blood is too strong. A lot of you guys, like I said, you got Syrian blood within you. It can't work. It doesn't matter what 21 divisions, Santeria, voodoo, whatever the fuck that they're using, it's not working. Because you're chosen. Some of your masculines are getting sick. Their creativity is being blocked. They're facing obstacles and challenges and shit like that because the magic that the karmic is working on them is making them sick spiritually. It's activating alter egos. I've been in the dream state, in the astral plane, where I've been seeing some of these masculines and how their alter ego is moving, and I don't like what I see. They want these masculines to completely lose their heart. Some of these masculines were dealing with feminines before you, divine feminine, and even before the karmic, or simultaneously with the karmic that played them, dogged them, did spell work on them, played with their heart, turned them cold, so that when they started dealing with the karmic, anything would go. But that's why they made you, divine feminine, to stop all that bullshit. Because I'm telling you right now, all that heartless shit and I'm a thug and ruthless and cold, that's not going to get you anywhere where we're going next, period. Some of your masculines don't know how trifling the karmic is. She's not ruthless. Nah. She's reckless. There's a difference. She's not hardcore. No. She's reprobate. There's a difference. That karmic is not about that life. She's not. She's messy. There's a whole entire fucking difference. This masculine that he thinks that he knows this karmic, he doesn't know shit about this bitch. This masculine thinks that he's hard. He thinks that this karmic is just sweet or she's done certain things, whatever. He doesn't know how sick this karmic is. She does things with no honor. There's a difference between an op dealing with your ops accordingly. Motherfuckers crossing the line, so you have to do what you got to do. There's a difference between that. Protecting the business, protecting the brand. It's a difference. These karmics are just doing shit just to do shit. They've sacrificed innocent people, ruined innocent people's lives, lied, done all kinds of shit. Use their children as pawns and toys. These karmics are not about shit. They're not about that life. They have no heart. They have no fucking backbone. They're just reprobate reptilians that live out of that reptilian mind. Your masculine's about to find out real quick about these hoes. Now, the mirror effect. I told you about these bitches that were playing with these rituals and these spells and shit like that. It's going to return. You're going to see something crazy happen. Now, for those of you guys who may watch my channel, you may know these people, you may know what they do, but I love them, they're my friend, da, 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 da. Be careful because you're gonna get wrapped up in that shit. Some of you guys, it's too late. It's 444 people in this chat as I say that. For some of y'all, it's too late. You're getting their karma now because you went to go run with them. Be careful. What messages do you have? Thank you so much for the super chat. What messages do you have? Warning messages? Yeah, you got tears and friends. What about your friends? I don't have no friends. I mean, I got a few here and there. But for the most part, I don't have no friends. And I don't need no friends. Because the same bitches that will call you sis and be your friend will be the same bitches that will try to put you on altars and sell you to the devil because they're jealous. I don't got no friends. I got my plants. If I want a plant, I'll go get that. I got my spiritual guides. Be careful, because this need to be up under folks or your loyalty to someone because you guys have known each other for this many years and da-da-da-da is what's going to get you caught up. And it says here, tears are similar to ribs in the sense that it is designed to deplete your energy. Divine feminine, divine masculine, these friends of yours, these karmic partners or whatever, they're here to deplete your energy for their own benefit and gain. They've sacrificed you to a principality. Some of these people wanted your twin to leave you alone. Divine feminine, divine masculine. They wanted your feminine to stop fucking with you, to stop supporting you and all that, because they're like, oh nah, because if she keeps on protecting him or she supports him, that's going to thwart our plans. And they were successful because divine feminine, she went about her way. She didn't want no parts. Now you're starting to see the plot in the plan that's being worked here. This is some serious shit right here. A lot of these masculines, they may end up going to fucking jail playing with these karmics. That was the plan the whole entire time. Because remember, the principality, they don't care. The karmics is dispensable. She gets her 15 minutes of clout, whatever, her energy, her money, da-da-da-da. That's it. But the masculine or the feminine that's destroyed, that's legacy forever. That's several lifetimes. That shit that's going to create a ripple effect out into the universe, period. These karmics are disposable. Now, you got entity attachments and practitioner. Exactly. These karmics have been going to play with all types of entities and magic. You know what they've been doing? They scry on your energy or your masculine's energy, so that when they think about you or when they attempt to connect with you telepathically, it's being filtered through the lens that the karmic has placed upon between you and them with this entity energy here. And that's why some of these karmics are going to be getting obliterated and just removed, and they won't be a problem for you and your masculine, period. Some of these karmics, they don't give a fuck about this masculine's well-being. They just want whatever the fuck that he can offer them in the moment, their blood. Once he can't give them whatever the hell they want, they're going to be on their way. And that's why some of these karmics are teaming up with other people to take out your masculine so that they can have what he has without him being there. That's the plan. So at the end of the day, when he discovers the plot or when he's down on his knees or in his coffin or whatever, they'll stand over him. Ha. That was their whole entire plot and plan to get the last laugh. Be careful. These motherfuckers are ruthless. Not ruthless, reckless for no reason, heartless for no reason, trifling for no reason, because they're wounded. All right, y'all. So that's what I have for you, okay? I hope this resonates and I hope this helps. Time is of the essence, but listen, you're gonna figure that out on your own. Bye.